Hello YouTube fans. Day off work, so I figured I might as well talk about some films I like. One of them being from the best-selling novel, that being First Blood. That's right, First Blood. From the best-selling novel, that's being First Blood. Starring Sylvester Stallone. Now you may or may know the background story of First Blood. You know, it was taken off a novel book. The things you don't know is, my mum originally had the book before the film from 1982 was ever made, and the book version is totally and utterly different than the movie version. Totally different. So I might do a comparison of the book as well as the film. Now we all know Sylvester Stallone was making it big at the time, you know, with the Rockies, Rocky 1, Rocky 2, and at the same day he was doing Rocky 3. But his other films weren't doing that date. Victoria to Fit to Death, Sylvester Stallone wasn't really the main star, it was more Michael Caine. And he did another film called Nighthawks. Yep, remember the movie Nighthawks? With Rutger Hauer. Yeah, Sylvester Stallone directed it, but it wasn't a success as the Rocky films. And at the time, Shia wanted to do something that was more challenging. Now at the time, in the 70s, they were going to do First Blood. Believe it or not, it was even going to star Steve McQueen, as well as other well-known actors, but actors turned it down and movie producers turned it down because the book they felt was too violent, and they just didn't want to make a film version at the time of First Blood. Shia looked at it and thought, this could be good, this could be promising. So he went along with it. He went along with doing the film First Blood, and he altered the character. There's a bit now where I'll say the difference in First Blood compared to the book and the movie. In the book, the character who Shia played, he actually played a guy who left Vietnam. He left the war and he had problems. And you know, he had problems and he left Vietnam and he had a past. The sheriff who arrests Sylvester Stallone in the book version was more of the hero. He actually warns him and warns him and warns him to leave town, and basically Rambo tells him to fuck off. And basically he kills loads and loads of innocent people. Shia looked at that and felt he wanted to make him more sympathetic. He wanted to make the character more sympathetic. Now we all know the actor that played the cop, the one who plays the bit of the bully who's arrested Sylvester Stallone, has sadly died this day. May he rest in peace. But he played such a stummy character, didn't he? You know, at the time, you feel sorry for the character of Rambo. He goes to town to visit his friends, and he finds out his friend died of cancer. Because, as you know, with Vietnam, the war, they sprayed his own chemicals, and what it did was, it caused some sort of cancer, and that's what killed him. You know, that's what killed him. So, you know, that weren't bad enough. He gets arrested, and I'm thinking, well, what the fuck did he get arrested for? You know, he was picking on him because of the clothes he was wearing and everything else. And then you've got the sergeant in it who comes for Rambo, who originally was going to be played by another actor who sadly is no longer with us. That being Kirk Douglas. You know, Michael Douglas's dad. Kirk Douglas was going to take the role, but he wanted to be more of his role and Shia to be left behind. As we know, First Blood made a big amount of money, and it was definitely a big hit. It was a big hooper and big movie in 1982. It was a big movie. You had a lot of spin-offs, a lot of rip-offs, and a lot of sequels of Rambo. But as we all know, it was First Blood, taken off the book. Again, in the book, the one that made the cop was more the lead. He was the good guy, and I think right, they both of them get killed in the book version. Could be right and wrong. In the book version, the cop shoots Rambo, and Rambo shoots the cop. They have an epic shootout, and they both die. As we all know, in the film version of First Blood, that doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. I mean, that doesn't happen. In the film one, as we all know, he's on the run, and another bit where he's running in the woods, he's running in forests, and you've got cops chasing after him, and you've got all that. And you know what I mean, he's in the woods and they're chasing him, and there's a date scene, he's on that rock and he throws himself. And I do remember Sylvester Stallone literally did that stunt himself. He literally did that stunt. And let's look at the sergeant. Dad didn't make Rambo. I made him. I recruited him. I trained him. I made him. And I love it. I just love it. But he actually did. Sylvester Stallone, I shit you not, he did that stunt himself. And he literally threw himself and landed on the buses. You know the story of First Blood. You've got all the cops and they're picking on him. He gets wrongly arrested. For what? To go and jaywalking. But all he was doing, he was fishing at his mate. His mate already left. He was going to go town. Probably get something to eat, a burger, a sandwich, whatever. The fucking sergeant just napped him just to pick on him, so his fucking authority off. For nothing, he could have just left anyway after all that. He could have left, but no, they picked on him. And it just sums the film up. They chose First Blood, not me. And again, like I say, it made a name for him. He did his own stunts, and well, some of them we all know, were stuntmen. And it made a lot of sequels. And I never looked at First Blood as being much of an action. I look at it does have action in it, don't get me wrong, the bit where he's in the sewers, the bit where he got rats on him. But I look at it as being more of a thriller. You want to go into action, get to First Blood Part 2, get into Rambo 3 without the light blinding you. Get into Rambo 3 or get into First Blood Part 2. That's more action. But as you know, in the film version of First Blood, it was more thing. There was a lot of scenes that were cut and a lot of scenes that were deleted because Sylvester Stallone didn't like it. He actually said that if he saw it, it'd make him throw up. Now I've actually seen the footage of bits that were deleted, and to be open and to be fair and honest, I didn't think it was that bad. I don't know why he didn't like it. But, you know, cutting issues, there was a lot of scenes in First Blood, believe it or not, what was deleted. And I like the fact he altered the character because if you saw the book version of First Blood, he just come across being more of a dick. Shy made him more sympathetic, and we see more of a hero, more of an action hero, bang, 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 you're dead. Just watch First Blood Part 2, or watch Rambo. But the original First Blood, I look at it as more of a thriller. You got the sergeant in it, and in this, you know, he's trying to talk to Don. Come on, Don. Come back, talk to me. They chose First Blood, not me. And it sums the film, First Blood. Now I do remember the scene originally where he shoots the fucking sergeant and he shoots his legs and he's about to shoot the sheriff. And he says, come on, you son of a bitch. There's a scene where he does that epic thing, and I didn't win anything for this. Just blows my fucking brain. Blows my fucking brain because the sergeant is trying to talk him, not doing it. Maybe the acting's a bit over the top here. Don, don't do it, Don. But, you know, that's just one little bit of a nitpick, but the acting in Shy was brilliant. You know, maggots, hippies spitting at me, calling me baby killer, calling me all sorts of foul shit. I don't need it, man. You know, in there, I was driving a tank. I was flying an airplane. I can't even do the fucking job. And he broke out into tears, and it was just a brilliant performance. It was a brilliant performance. And I do know originally Shy was going to make the sheriff, the sergeant, shoot him, and he was going to fall down dead. And I saw original footage of that. And I'm happy they didn't go with that. They didn't need to see Rambo getting shot and fucking die. Not because I like the sequels. I just felt all the shit he went through. Didn't need that ending. So I'm happy with the ending they went with First Blood. I've got to be open. Got to be honest. I like the ending. I also like the song at the end. They got first blood, and they always did. I'm doing a shit job. But, yeah, First Blood. It's a dud, and what else can I say? You know, it's got action, it's got the date scene where he's riding that motorbike. And when you think about it, he never really killed people in the original. Yeah, in the scene where he's hiding, and the thing I love about First Blood, it's a bit of horror in little bits in there. He could be the cheese. He could be buses. He could be under the grass. He could be anywhere. And I love the bit where he outsmarts all the fucking coppers, stabs one in the fucking ass, makes a tap, fucking ram spikes in these fuckers' legs. And there's this one in it, this one dies, a bit of a bully, picks on Rambo. I mean, they're putting a hose on him and he gets arrested. And you imagine what a fucking cold hose of water would do on your body. They're hitting him with sticks. He's having fastbacks of Vietnam. And they fucking got him and he's going to save him. Die. Now when I have a save, right, I use hot water and a funnel. because I do have a dry save, believe it or not. But when I save, I do it that my face is smooth. Imagine what it'd be like having a slip fault slave or without any saving foam, your face not being smooth and it rubbed on. Imagine what that would be fucking feel like, men. And that's what he's about to fucking do. No wonder fucking Rambo goes through like that. But when you think about it, the only guy he fucking kills is the bully guy. The guy's a bully boy. When you think about it, it's self-defence. He's hanging off a rock. He threw himself off trees. And the fucking guy's too fucking shooting at him with a sniper gun. Even the guy in the helicopter said they're supposed to spot him, not kill him. If you don't hold this helicopter, I'm gonna kill you. And he's fucking shooting at him. So Rambo, when you think about it, he threw a rock, and I don't think he meant to kill him. It was more anger, it was more self-defence, because you see when he's going to get hold of the cop, it's like he sock himself. It's like, because he probably thought he hurt himself. And when you think about it, the guy mostly killed himself by stupid fucking Predator for not wearing a fucking seat belt on his fucking helicopter, dickhead. So there, in First Blood, Rambo never killed anybody in First Blood. I know in the book, and I'll say it again, I've read the book, in the book version, he shoots and kills a lot of people. But then at the end, when he gets out and he goes on the shootout on the street, and he blows up the town. He blows up the town. He even mentions in the film, boring. But he doesn't hate when Rambo finishes with it. But again, First Blood, 1982, it made Sylvester Stallone, apart from the Rocky films, and it made a lot of sequels, as though it being based on a well-known book. And because I love Rambo that much, First Blood, I always loved the iconic poster, what sort of markets a bit of Rocky there, where it says, "This time he's fighting for his life." I love it. I fucking love it. So First Blood, I love it that much. I'm going to jerk over it. It's a dud. Into then. See you later.